Foxy Fern here. Oops. Okay. My stream, couldn't tell if it was live yet or not. Anyway, hello guys, Foxy Fern here, and welcome back to our stream of our character intro animation. So today's gonna be a fun day because we've got a couple more breakdown poses that I want to put in this animation, and then we're gonna retime it. Like a bit of retiming. It won't necessarily be a finalized retiming, but because I might do some like slow motion stuff with the camera depending on how it feels, and then we'll get into actually putting in some camera animation and figuring out what that is. I don't want to go into polishing anything or splining anything until we know exactly what's going to be seen on camera, because I don't want to like waste my time. Hello Tom, welcome to the stream. Can always count on you to be here. But no pressure if you can't make it sometimes. So I appreciate your presence. Anyway, let's take a look at how this is looking. Again, not timed here at all, and these are just our key poses. I think what I want to do before we go into animating our camera is, or before we go to retiming, is I need to add a key pose between here and here. These two, and then I also need, I think I want another key pose between here and here, because he basically does a 180 here. So just like two more key poses, or breakdown poses. I suppose they're not necessarily key poses, and then we'll get into retiming stuff. Hello, Irish Images Film, or I guess Michael, is that correct? Welcome back. Glad to have you guys here. I added a little bit more of a variety of music to our playlist today. This is all from Harris Heller's Stream Beats, because it's all royalty-free music that I can play on my stream and never have to worry about copyright problems, so that's pretty cool. So if you ever hear the same song twice, that's why, because there's still only like 15 hours of music that I actually want, because I don't like all of the categories of music, but hopefully it's enough that it's not so repetitive. All right, and feel free to tell me if the music is too loud too, please. So let's take a look at our reference again here to get this last breakdown pose. So we went from, I think we have a pose about here. And then, well, yeah, he doesn't... Again, we don't want him to stumble, but I think maybe just as he's taking his last step forward is perhaps where we want the breakdown to be here. So I'm just gonna take this key and move it to 100. And then, so here's a fun trick that you can do that I like to do when I'm adding an in-between pose, is I will just I'll uncheck enable stepped preview, and then I'll save everything on that key, and then we'll modify it as we see fit, because like obviously that's not quite the right pose that we want him to be, but it gets us at least a little closer. So this is probably the point where he's gonna take his hand off of the mace. Actually, I'm gonna save this key. So I messed around with the skinning on this character after the stream last night to see if I could get the deformations to look better, and unfortunately it just kind of looks like he doesn't have enough. Oh, this is maybe a little too loud. It looks like maybe he doesn't have enough geometry really to make this look good, because part of the problem was this is like all one piece here, so when he raises his arm back, like, let's see, was it frame 50? Yeah, so like when he does this here, it's like this kind of stays, but because it's attached to the arm, you can't really do anything, and this is like flipped around or some nonsense. I think I might have made it worse, actually. Let me... I'm gonna take a screenshot of this and make sure that I didn't inadvertently open the wrong file. So let me just save this one, since we haven't done too much work yet. If it's the same, I'll just go back to that one, but yeah, it basically looks the same. This is the one where we were at the end of our stream. Oh my god, it's just so bad. I'm sure I'll be able to do something to make it a little better, but I'm gonna wait to mess with it, really, until we're done with the animation, because it's like, oh, if we're not even gonna really see the arm on this frame, maybe we're gonna... Oh, actually, you would see it, but in any case, I'm gonna wait till the very end to fix that. Oh, that's right. We still have this arm connected, don't we? Oh, he's gonna like hit himself in the head with that spike. Maybe we can... I guess when I look at this video reference again, it looks like the sword is actually angled to the right across his body instead of to the left like I have it. So maybe if I do that, then the path to his shoulder will be a little better. Oh, look at that. I messed up my keyframe again. Every time. So it seems like maybe he should kind of already have it on his shoulder here, and it sort of pivots. I don't like this spike sticking out. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna cheat this, and we're just gonna change the position of this guy. Oops, let's see. It should be Z. We're just gonna grab the entire Z here. Oh my god. Is that not? Oh no. Really? Can I not just do this? Yeah, I should be. Oh, it's like not. Oh, God. This gimbal isn't. It doesn't line up with the mace. You see that? This Y should be going straight down the mace here. Oh. Guys, why do people do this kind of stuff? This is. That didn't fix it, did it? No. It's just not correct. Wow, cool. Well. So the reason why I can't just like change that in object mode is because it's gonna affect the rest of the animation that's happening. So what I could do here, this is totally a roundabout hack thing to do, but let's do this. We're going to constrain this guy. We don't want to maintain the offset. And then delete this so that we get that in the right spot here. And then we'll rotate this locator. Oh, did that not work either? Guess I probably have to change the rotation order. Let's see. If I want... Yeah. If I want X to rotate everything, then X needs to be last. Oh. Oh my god. This is rough. Okay. Well, this isn't gonna work quite like I had planned. I guess really all I need to do is make sure that there is an axis that is lined up with this guy. Oh my god, why? Why does this have to be this way? What do I do about this? Maybe I can just use object mode. No. Alright, so that should probably be okay. This is really annoying. So this time we want to maintain offset. And then we'll bake down the animation on this guy. Actually, was that the right thing to do? Yeah, I think so. Let's throw an Euler filter on there. Why can I never find Euler filter, guys? There it is. Did that actually do anything? Oh, right. It's because it's in stepped. That's why. Okay, so now let's see if we can get away with this. Let's add this to an animation layer. This is so dumb. And we'll just... Oh, right. Okay, hang on. We need to delete this constraint. And now we're going to constrain... Is this gonna break my rig, though, is the question. Alright, well, let's see what happens here. Okay, I'm just gonna save my file. Pum's Pantry Project. Hello from Canada. Hello, welcome to this stream. I assume you're a new viewer, or else you're just a first time chatter, but thanks for being here. Glad to have you. I am having a wonderful day, thank you. Right back at you. It's Sunday and I'm animating, so I can't complain. Alright, let's see if this is gonna break things. Okay, so I'm gonna constrain this guy with... we're just gonna do an orient constraint and maintain offset. And now, if I rotate this locator... Ugh. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, guys. Well, that sucks. Alright. Fine. I just found your YouTube channel. Awesome. Well, glad you found it. I'd be curious to know how you found my channel, if you wouldn't mind sharing, because I just like to know where people came from. You're watching my Stardew Valley series. Nice. Okay. Right on. I do love playing me some Stardew Valley, but unfortunately I don't have time to do both animation and my YouTube channel anymore. So I was thinking about potentially streaming some Stardew Valley instead of making the edited video, because that would maybe be a little less time consuming for me, but I still haven't even had time to do that yet, so. Alright, so I guess our solution to this is to just rotate the damn thing in object mode and hang on. If I rotate this, then all of our hand animations of our left hand are gonna be messed up too. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is less than ideal. Okay, so what happens if instead I create a locator, constrain it to this guy. Let's just do a point constraint and a orient constraint. Make sure maintain offset is not checked. Bake that. Life gets in the way, I hear it. Yes, unfortunately it does. So hopefully this will work. If I grab this guy and constrain its okay. So far so good. But I might have broken the rig. We'll find out later. So now if I grab our weapon over here and rotate it, what happens? Okay, okay. Here's what I'll do. I'll save this key here, and then we'll rotate it, and that way I know how much to offset the rest of the curves. Now at least we don't have that little spiky piece sticking out. Like, we'll still have to clear this over his head, but it won't be as bad. It was very nice meeting you. I'm gonna head out and watch more of your Stardew Valley stuff. Check in with you from time to time. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. I totally understand that people who find my Stardew Valley stuff aren't necessarily interested in animation, and that is quite alright. Ah. Come on. There we go. Delete that key. And let's see. Oh my gosh. Why do you have to be so annoying? Ah. Ugh, come on. Sometimes you are my worst enemy. Okay, let's see what that did. Seems to be all right. Why did this? Oh, because we have. That's why. Let's put another 10 frames on the end there. All right, so our left hand is still everywhere we expect it to be, which means we can go ahead and bake it down, and then I'm just going to delete all the in-between frames because we don't actually want a key on every frame, but I want to save this data. Why did that not work? There we go. And then I can go in here and delete these constraints. I believe those are the correct ones. And now what happens if we move this arm around? It's still attached. Hooray! We have succeeded. It was a really roundabout way, guys, but now I just need to go through here and delete all of these extra frames. Ah. I missed one, or I missed two. So tedious. But at least now we have it rotated the way we want, and we shouldn't have to do that again. Okay. Alright, everything still looks normal, so that's good. I mean, obviously we have an icky hand pose here, but I'm gonna fix that in a minute. Alright, so as he's lifting this mace, we definitely need him over on his, oops, on his left foot, because he's gonna be picking up his right foot. Oops, wrong control. And would not be able to have that much weight on his foot. Is this foot flat on the ground? It is, it's not. Ugh. Dance time. Oh, he's not really smacking the ground with this anymore, is he? No, buddy. How did we mess that up? Oh, I suppose it's because the mace is like a little different on one side than the other. So let's see. We can probably just fake this here. Actually, maybe this foot shouldn't be taking a step forward yet. I think we want him to step forward after he places it on his shoulder. Oh, wait. Okay, it wasn't. It wasn't. Yeah, we gotta be a little careful with this pose here. If you know what I mean. That's not gonna work, I don't think. Oops. I was grabbing the wrong controls, guys. This is a toughie. Let's actually go back to the arm position we had before. Oh. Whoops. Maybe not. Oh my god. I don't know how to make this not look obscene, you guys. I swear I'm not doing this on purpose. Maybe he just needs to lift it with a little less. Oh, what have I done? I just keep making it worse. Oh god. This should be my thumbnail for this video. Wow. I'm a child. Oh my god. Cause it's like, I mean, even look at that too, right? You know, if it wasn't for us seeing this out on the side, that would also look a little obscene. So I'm probably gonna have to fake this a bit, cause this is unacceptable for our animation. Ah, what did I have before? Okay, this. Oh wait, did I accidentally save over whatever I had? Oh, no. Okay, it was in... Well, I don't remember which file this was, but... Yeah, see, this is okay, because it's, like, a bit off to the side, so I think I'm just gonna have to do that. Is this before or after? Oh no, it's after, before I fix the thingy-majig. Alright, well I'm just gonna take a screenshot of this and use it as a reference for myself. Cause like, I mean, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think it's okay if it's off to the side, right? Like if it's just when it's pointing forward that it looked a little suggestive. Okay, so I think, oops, if I just rotate. Oh my god. What have I done? Maybe it would help if this hand wasn't also... Like maybe he can go two-handed up until that point. And then if we just have his arm be a little bit more I think now it feels too heavy. Oh my god. Okay, this arm here. We're gonna just make it not be attached. Or change it to FK rather. And then, oh, what happened to my graph editor? Make sure it stays that way. Oh yes, okay, so these controls are not included in our little select all key, so that's something I'm gonna add real quick here. So if we just go in and edit this guy, we can add, let's see, we want to toggle. I could add it to the end of this line up here, but that's super annoying. So, ugh. Whatever. This isn't the most efficient script, but it's not like it's really gonna slow anything down. So now if I do this, it will select those controls as well. And we can give them some keys. Wait, did we mess up the spike again? Oh no! How? What? I thought I... What happened? I thought I fixed this. I don't understand. What? How did we... I didn't... I just... No. What happened? 25, that's our latest. 141. I don't know. I don't know what I did, guys. Well, that sucks. How? Oh my god. That... What? How is that possible? Cool. I really don't want this spiky bit here. So... Oh my god, I have to do this crap again. Okay. I'm so sorry for this. I don't know why this happened. We're gonna make sure that we save before and after this time, just in case. Create locator. Should probably make a hotkey for that with how often I'm making locators. Constrain. Parent. Should probably also make a hotkey for that. Oh wait, actually, no, I want point and orient constraints. And bake this down. Delete. Moving filter, where'd it go? I really don't know what happened. Oh yeah, and that's right. Before I rotate this. Oh, weird. Did this actually get rotated back only on this frame or something? What the heck? No. Okay. Yeah, what on earth happened? Oh my god, I'm dumb. I just realized what I did, guys. I was selecting the wrong key and matching it to the wrong thing. It's this key that I should have left alone. Oh my god. If you were watching me do that and you picked up on that mistake, I apologize for all of the screaming at your computer or TV screen that you may have been doing. But at least I figured it out this time. Oh, that's so embarrassing. All that work for nothing. I even checked my animation afterwards and I was like, oh yeah, it looks good now, but I wasn't actually paying attention to the spike that was still sticking through his head. Now let's double check. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Good job. So now if we bake down this control again. Also, I apologize if you hear a whining dog in the background. I swear that is not my dog. I don't have a dog. It is my neighbor's whining dog that I can hear through the wall of my office, and I am not a fan of how much they leave their dog at home to be in separation anxiety. It's like, they probably don't even know how much their dog is whining, but you should probably give your dog something to do while you're gone, just saying. Why didn't you bake? Bake. Okay, delete these constraints again. And now we have to go back through and... Yes, that is what we were doing. Oops. Ah! No, 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 no. Actually, we don't even need these last few because we changed this arm to IK, but whatever. Alright, now let's check. Okay, that's better. It's actually working this time. Maybe if we just have his arm a little bit more forward here. Oh. Oh. Weird. Okay. Alright, so now... Save this. Oops. Now we'll go add the other in between. Is it from here to here? Yes. Ooh, my goodness. What have we here? Oh yeah, let's get rid of these locators. They're not just hanging out there. Hello, Stony Gaming. Welcome to the stream. Just trying to add some final in-betweens here before we get into retiming our blocking. Whoops, he's tad off balanced. Oh, what? How? Okay, okay. I was like, why is the world access so weird, but I guess it was okay. Nope. Get your elbow out of your face there, sir. Let's see. At this point, should still be a little bit in front of him. He's lifting it over his head. So let's do this. Oh my gosh, he's just like so chunky. Bear with me, I'm gonna see what this looks like in Spline. It's gonna be really bad. Just sort of checking the path of everything. Okay. Oops. Come on. Get your elbow down there. What happened here? I messed it up. That's what happened. There we go. Oh, look at that little cute face right there. Hey, buddy. There. Done. That's the fun part about animation. It's when you get to intentionally break things. It never gets old. Stretch. Don't forget to stretch. Okie dokie. Let's see. I think it's time to start retiming some stuff. What is insane about this right now is that this thing is supposed to be a maximum of 8 seconds, and we only have 120 frames, which is 4 seconds. And I'm gonna be doing all sorts of like actually speeding up right now. But the ending is probably where there's gonna be some extra time. So let's get to speeding this up, shall we? Oh no. I only had one thing selected. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's. This one I'm just going to save a hold key on. Oof. That is some ugly looking gimbal that's happening here, guys. We're gonna want him, I think, to have like a longer anticipation here, where he sort of holds this as well. Or he's like, "Yes!" So, just for the sake of it not looking terrible, we'll just do that. I mean, it does still look terrible, but pretend. Just use your pretend minds. actually gonna change my mind on having those extra keys there because visually I want to see how long each pose is lasting here. It's definitely important to at least get kind of your basic timing figured out at this point in the stage, because as you can see, it's just really easy for me to select and move around the keys. Whereas like if I have a whole bunch of in-betweens and stuff, that's gonna make it a lot challenging. Pawan says, you almost did it. Nice. Yeah, almost. Not quite. Let's give it a few more. Let's let that really kind of settle there. For starters, this hand should probably be... I don't know what happened to our arm pose, but that should be more in front of him. Bear with me, I'm gonna turn it to spline again. It's so terrible. This is one of those things that, like, as an animator, you know, like, what is bad about this, right? But, like, when you show something like this to someone else who isn't an animator, they're like, well, why does it look so bad and floaty? And it's like, because I haven't polished it yet. I'm just trying to get the timing right, and they don't understand. I think it's maybe still a little slow in the beginning here. And then obviously, like, this is way too slow of a motion, but that's because I want to put a hold on this pose here. But let's just speed up just a smidge. Whoops. Alright, this is probably good enough for now. Oh, no. Oh, crap. Oh my god. I didn't have all my controls selected. Cool. I should have noticed that it wasn't really making a difference in my timing. That's good job. Good job, me. That's right, because I fixed the arm and then I didn't reselect all of my controls, did I? Herp derp. Alright, let's try this again. Make sure I have all my things selected. Here's an easy way to find out. Wow! Okay, yep, got them all selected. Cool. Now I probably broke my animation without realizing it. That was maybe a little too fast. He's like not quite, that's like ballerina speed there. He's not gonna be that graceful. We want him to feel big. So honestly, I don't know, maybe I actually made it too fast. Maybe I should make it a little slower. That's probably good enough there. Alright, so now for the extremely challenging part, at least for myself, is trying to figure out what our camera is gonna be doing on this thing. I'm trying to think though, is it best to... If I'm gonna have the camera follow his weapon, is it actually best for me to clean up this animation a little more first? Or to figure out my camera? I'm not really sure. So let's take a look here at... Let's take a look at these again. There was one partway through this video that... What was that? Oh, I should give them a like. This big old dude kind of wielding his weapon. I should see what they did with their camera, or rather, I think it was like a giant tree wielding his arm or something. There's also a guy with a big old sword somewhere in here anyway. Where was that? I certainly don't want to like copy anything, but I'm not very good with the camera, so I need me a little bit of help. Oh, it was this guy who had the sword. No, not her. We are not doing anything quite that dramatic. I think it was the next one. Nope. Yeah. Okay, so this is like... Oh, wow, he even spins around like my character does. It's not quite the same motion, but this is what I was thinking of, like, starting zoomed in pretty close here. And then, like, the camera is kind of... Here, let me... Come on. Oh, God. Alright. Okay, so yeah, this is like... Oh, interesting. The camera is sort of panning up to him mid-swing. And then... Wait, did that freeze? Oh, weird. It just like completely freezes there, I guess. Or that's okay, it's just really slow motion. So the camera is still kind of rotating around him. Yeah, so you can see the background is rotating. And then the camera zooms out. He continues spinning. Camera's still zooming out, slowing down. Oh, and then he's just done. Okay. How about, let's see, it was a couple of these here. So this just kind of zooms out as he's spinning around. This one doesn't follow him, I don't think. Oh my god. I don't have that cool of effects though. Like, I don't know how to do that stuff, nor do I want to take the time because I'm worried I won't have time to even finish this animation. So this one's got like just an angled camera here. Oh, and then it resets itself. Interesting. Like normally you don't want to do the like roll with your camera, but that actually seemed okay. Oh, yeah. So like it kind of follows him doing this little step up here. And that's when the camera like flattens itself out. Alright, where was that tree guy I was talking about? Not this one. I thought it was after this somewhere. Ah, here he is. Okay. Let's see what they did for camera on this guy. Ooh, I sort of like that where it was close up to him, and then as he smacked the ground, it did like almost as though the force of him smacking the ground pushed us away. That might help sell what I'm trying to do with the mace slamming into the ground, so I could do something like that. Yeah, that's pretty nice there. Same kind of idea. Man, there really is a lot of movement on their cameras. I'm scared to do too much because I don't want to make anyone motion sickness, you know? Whew, okay, so... First of all, I think I need to do this, oh my god, what was it called? The domes with the background. Zach, what was it? Are you in my stream? Because I need to see some kind of reference. Like, I'm not gonna keep it in there permanently, but I can't remember Oh, like a sky dome. Let's see. HD sky dome. HDR sky dome. No, that's not quite right. If you'll excuse me, I will return in one moment while I go ask someone a question. Alright, so it's a skybox cube map. Of course I don't. Of course I don't know how to apply this texture. Hang on, let's see. HDRI skybox. HDRI Haven, is that it? Yes. Cool. Alright, so we've got this HDRI Haven here. And oh my god, I don't want cars. Can we specifically choose do we want maybe sunrise, sunsets? Oh, would help if I turn off my script blocker here. There we go. I'm just gonna, it's probably just gonna be a temporary one, but I thought I'd maybe try to at least find one with some cool colors or something. Whatever, let's just do this. Like I said, we'll probably do something different. This is royalty free, right? I believe. Oh my god, this guy is so huge. The fact that my Arnold thing came in that small is ridiculous. Alright, let's see if I can do this, guys. I'm going to try adding this texture. That didn't work, did it? Oh, there it is. It seems like it's not the full image or something, but maybe it is. what happens if we just, I'm not actually trying to render, but what happens if we do render this? Change to Arnold. And see what that looks like. I have no clue if this even worked. Oh my god, it's gonna take forever, isn't it? Alright. Did I just crash my Maya, guys? No! Alright, yeah. So that's not cool. What if we do test resolution? Oh god, our resolution wasn't even that high, but it still didn't render. What? There it is. Okay, so it did work. Oh, weird. That's so crazy. Yeah, anyway, obviously we're not gonna want to like keep this as our background. What I was hoping for was for it to be like a high enough resolution to give us a visual feedback of like how our camera is moving. Maybe if I make it smaller. Whoa. Anyway. Alright, let's give him a plane too. Oh my god, why? Oh, yeah. That makes sense. He's kind of back far from the origin because we were concerned about our clipping plane. Alright, well that'll at least make it not quite so visually jarring when we look at this. I basically just want something to where if we're zoomed in, we can actually tell that we're spinning around him, rather than like if we don't have anything in the background, it can look like the character is spinning around instead. So, okay guys, this is my trickiest part for me. Like, I can do really simple cameras. But this is not my expertise. Let's view our resolution gate, and that also means we need to change our settings because this is not HD 1080. Well, I might first off set our end result for the camera because it'd be good to figure out where we want to end up. And then maybe we'll go from there. What? Why can't I move this? There we go. So we definitely know that we want to look up on this guy. Oh my god, let's make this camera bigger just so I can see it. we want maybe something like so. Didn't want him quite centered, so have it look off to the side just a smidge there. Don't want him smack dab in the middle. It's not quite rule of thirds where I have him, but it's close at least. Okay, so we'll save a key there for this camera. Probably should have done a camera with an aim, shouldn't I? Because I don't think this aim point is going to stay there. Let's see what happens. I'm just gonna... This is gonna be really bad, but let's just see what happens. Oops. Oh, right. Yeah. This is gonna be bad. Also, what I need to do now, I don't want my camera to be in stepped because I really need to see what's happening. So we're just going to turn our character's keyframes into stepped manually. So now we can see the camera moving while he's still in stepped. But yeah, I think I'm gonna want an actual camera with aim. I didn't do that, did I? No. So maybe we can just constrain this to get this pose real quick, or this location, and then delete that. And now what happens if we look through? Oh, I can't change my camera on here? Grr. Tariff copy. Oh, that didn't work at all, did it? Oh, I think it's just because we didn't put our aim thing in the right spot. Cameras, return of cameras. Alright, I can probably just delete this camera for now. I don't know what to call it besides camera 3. We'll think of a name for it later. So if we then grab the aim, we can animate this aim. Save a key on that. I'm just gonna put my camera. Actually, what happens if I do this? Huzzah! Cool. That'll be a little bit more useful rather than having that floating window there. Guys, I need a bigger monitor. I need a 4K monitor so I can fit all this stuff on there. Someday. Alright, this is actually kind of driving me crazy, so for now, I'm going to turn off the camera visibility. Oh, I guess that only works when you render it. So we'll just hide that for now. Oh, right. Wait, we still have a constraint on this? Oh, no. Okay, that's just constrained to the aim, right? Let's double check this here. Connections. Yeah, okay, cool. That's just fine then. Whoops. What did I... Oh no. What did I do? Where did it go? Where did the game constraint go, guys? Oh no. What on earth? It was here. Oh no. Ah! Why did it disappear? I want to see it in my hypergraph. I don't... What? What on earth happened? Hello? Show the hierarchy, please. That's not cool, man. What happens? Does it show up in our outliner? Yeah, why does it show up in our outliner and not our hypergraph? What the heck? Let's see if just reopening the file will fix it. Or restarting Maya. I don't know. No. What about 30? Or is this before we made our camera? Yeah, poop. Okay. Oh my god. Well, I guess I'm just gonna restart Maya and see if it was like just a bug. If it doesn't show up, I guess I'm just not gonna care and I'm just gonna keep working. Oh, excuse me. Oh my gosh, I only just now realized that Palm's Pantry said that Gray Still Plays told them to come see me. I love Gray. That warms my heart. Heart Gray. Yeah. We go way back in the YouTubing days. And I'm flattered that I still show up on his channel page. Yeah, alright, I don't know why our aim isn't showing up, guys, but it's not. So... such is life. Also, I don't think I actually want it all the way back here. I don't know that that matters too much, but... ah. I do realize that we want to see his mace, though. So we can change the pose a little bit, but... Alright, let's hide this light so that we can actually see our silhouette here. Double click on it. So many different ways to rename things. Just gonna say ground, plane. I just don't want to be able to select that. There we go. Alright, so we'll have the camera reach this position maybe about... So he slams the ground and we'll have it zoom out. We'll try maybe here is when it reaches that point. Also, let's change the focal length of this. Actually want it to be a little lower. If we make the focal length lower, that'll give us more distortion when things are close to the camera. I think that's maybe a little too much. I think maybe 25 was good. Means we're probably gonna have to change our last pose too. Yeah, 'cause now it's too far away. Oh. This song's a bit weird. I'm gonna skip past it. Little too dubby for me. Oops. So these guys... They managed to be up super close. Like, real close. I wonder if it's... I'm having the issue that I am because his mace is so long that we don't have a lot of backing up to do with our camera. Oh, okay, so it backed up and then it kind of zoomed in. I guess we could do that too. It's a little risky to do a whole lot of camera motion when I'm not very good at this. but I could also maybe cheat by changing the focal length. This might also be a little crazy, but let's see what happens. Alright, first of all, I'm gonna reduce my timeline length so I can just see this one part that we're working on. Because obviously the beginning isn't gonna be very good. Alright, so what if we have it like off, like settle a bit? Not like that. That's not very good, is it? I think it's probably because it wasn't going in just the Z-axis to make that move. I just kind of want it to go straight back. I heard a very odd noise. Don't know what that was. Alright, that's not like too bad. Maybe we can have it back up just a little more. Oh, okay. It's my roommate is sharpening knives. I was like, what is that noise? think it's kind of working. Like I said, I'm just not a camera person. I just don't want to make my viewer like oh my god, what just happened, right? So I'm trying to be careful. I'm gonna at least try to see what it looks like if I add a little bit of roll to the camera as like right when the mace hits the ground, as though it's like some sort of camera shake, right? So let's see what happens there. Or what happens if I were to animate this aim? Yeah, I could potentially do that too, but oh, let's see. I can't animate the roll actually. It's not too bad. Let's maybe have the shake slow down just a bit at the end. It kind of works, I think. Alright, let's maybe take a look at the beginning part now. I don't know if I want to use the same camera this whole time, or if we're gonna, like, switch cameras. Because... Oops. Animation blending not allowed with look at nodes. Okay. I don't know. I guess because I'm trying to save a key on the rotation on this guy. Weird. Anyway. So. You know, I might just want to duplicate this camera. Oh, sure, now the aim constraint shows up in this group for this camera. I don't know what I did. I must have hit it somehow. But anyway, I wanted to save a key. Oh, did this not? Alright, I guess I can't do it this way. Because I have to create... I suppose I could duplicate special. And say copy world duplicates input connections and see if that works. Yeah, I think that worked. Nope. Oh wait, maybe I'm just not seeing the right camera. Nope, it did not work. Weird. Well, okay, fine. I'm sure there's just something I'm missing there, but I don't care too much. We're just going to constrain this. Where? There you are. Oh, right. We've got to copy over this focal length too. Oh no. What is the dealio? Oh, there we go. Okay. It's 25, is it? Yup. There we go. Alright, so now we can delete these constraints. Make sure that our camera still works. Yes, it does. Cool beans. I'm just gonna call this I guess this will just be camera 1 and this will be camera 2. Ugh. Wait, what did I do? Camera 1. Aim. This is camera 2. Grip. No! What did I do? This is camera 2. Yeah. Okay. Because camera 1 is not the first camera I made. It's the first camera that will be in our scene. Got it. Okay. Don't need to see the other camera in there. So, this is camera 1, right? Yes. Okay. I don't necessarily know that I'm going to line it up perfectly to this spot, but I just want to save a key there, just in case. How do I want to do this, guys? I could go the really simple route. I'm gonna start with this simple route. And we're just gonna do like a slow zoom out as he's coming towards us. And then we'll switch to the other camera. Actually, in that case, I might as well just animate this other camera for now. This guy, we'll just hide that one. Since this, even though our stupid locator isn't showing up on our hypergraph. Yeah, okay. We'll just save a key there. Oh man, we could also animate with this group, couldn't we? And we'll just start close up here. Whoops. Literally up. It's just really annoying that I can't see. We'll just put it behind him since it doesn't really matter that much. I guess it does if we're doing like focus and depth of field, but we're not. Okay, this is kind of an awful first frame to start on, unless we want to do like a kind of a pan over type of thing. Like maybe we do want to animate this group here. I don't really know what I'm doing, guys. Whoa. That did not work as I expected. Why did this... Oh, right. So it would be cool to have this kind of fly by our camera. Maybe that's where we'll start our shot. We'll start from above him, I guess, so that we're not below the whole time, and we can get a look at his face. This is tough. It's almost like a camera is a whole other character, right? I think that's too jarring. I guess it's not that bad. We are like doing a pretty big translation over this one key. Yeah, and I forgot that our dude is in stepped, so it looks okay now because the character is in stepped. But once we take him out of stepped, that one frame, I don't know, maybe it's okay. The reason I like this, here it's like we've got this cool bit of the mace in the foreground, and it's kind of on the left side of the screen, and we get a bit of a silhouette of him here. And here I like his seeing his pose. I want to see the mace behind him, because if we go too much on this side, it's like he's not like attacking us, right? Whereas from this view, he's looking at us and he's about ready to smash us in the face. So I wonder if I can get away with this one. This one trick will make you rich. With this one frame camera motion. This could work eventually. Gonna have a lot of cleaning up of my curves to do. We get to see his terrible arm geometry here. How about that? So I really do want to try to make it sort of pan up from the corner. Maybe we should come from the other direction. What would happen if we do that? Actually, let me undo that and save before we make a big change like this. I just realized it's 3 o'clock and I haven't taken a break yet, guys. What's wrong with me? What if we do this? Whoops, that was... Oh, nope, nope, nope. That was a bad idea. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. I think we want to come from the other direction. Do we want to rotate around him at all? We could do that, potentially. Like if we start off more from this way. Instead of on this frame, maybe this is where... No, he's too turned around for that. I don't think I want to turn that far around with the camera. That's no bueno there. Oof. Nope, 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 nope. Did not like. Oh, how did we end up doing that? Oh no. I guess that was already always kind of there. It's like we're sort of rotating out and then back. It's this weird thing here. Maybe if we try this. Oh, where is that coming from? Oh, what happens if we delete this key? Oh, God. No, that didn't fix it anyway. That's weird. What is causing that to rotate like so? I guess it's probably just because our aim is moving. Nope, it's because our camera is moving. Right? No, what the heck? I guess it's just a combination of them both that's the problem. Yep, okay. Which is weird because right here, all we did was remove some keys, but for some reason, our camera doesn't do that weird overshooting, right? Am I right? So if I just take this key, yeah, that's strange. Well, maybe we can do like a save a key here and then just move these guys in. What does that do for us? Yeah, that's better. Weird. Okay. Oh, hey! Hi, Cry Buckets! Welcome to the stream. Sorry, nobody's talked for a while, so I wasn't looking at chat. Apologies if you've been here and I just now noticed. I wish my chat would have timestamps on it so I knew when people were here. I'm trying to get this camera nailed down, and I'm not much of a camera person, so if you have any tips for me, I don't know how much you deal with cameras, but it's basically like I'm trying to do, this is like a League of Legends character intro, you know? And so it's like, ooh, dramatic camera movements, but I steer clear of dramatic camera movements as much as I can, so this is a first for me. I need to invite my old coworker to the stream because he has motion sickness, and he can tell me if my camera movement is bad or not. Zero camera experience. Ah, well. But you have an artistic eye, so I'm sure you can tell when something is good or bad, right? You might not be able to know how to fix it, but you have a good enough artistic eye to know whether it's working or not. It's a little hard to evaluate this because my character is still in blocking, so I might be modifying the camera motion a bit at a later time, but I wanted to at least get some kind of basic idea down so that I'm not like animating things that I don't need to animate, and like I'm making him look good towards the camera, right? And not like every angle like I would in a game animation. It's this first part that I'm struggling with. Like, I think the last part is working okay, but I'm not sure how to do a good pan up thing. So, like this guy, or smash. And so I stole that idea from him, and then where'd it go? This guy. I kind of like how the camera, was it this one that the camera panned up? No. All right. But it kind of just started in the middle of the action. Maybe it was this one. I don't know which one it was. This guy has way too many cool effects, though. I'm not going to put effects on mine. Yay, dramatic camera angles. Wow. I don't know that I want to mess with the camera tilt, because that's a tricky subject to make cameras look good that way. Maybe for my next video. I don't know. Anyway. Maybe this is good enough for now. I do kind of like the idea of using more of the screen since he's like kind of on the screen right at the end. It would be nice to see him on screen left at the beginning. So I think I might go something that route. Oh, where'd my other... There it is. Maybe I should have him not... What happens if I make his translate X delayed? A lot of times I know exactly what I'm doing and how an animation's gonna look when I modify the curves, but camera is one of those where I'm like, let's just see what happens when I put this key here. You like the little shake at the end? That's good. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Actually, I have the camera drastically change over one frame. See that? Oh, oh. I think right now it's okay. And maybe that helps the effect of him smashing his mace. Because even though I am putting like a hold here and there will be, you know, a couple frames between this pose and the smashing in the ground, it's still going to be a really fast motion. So I'm hoping that like the mace is just going to be kind of in front of your face anyway. Mace to the face. So hopefully it'll work. Because I really wanted to see him from this angle before he smashes. And then I like this angle for when for after he smashes. We smash. I still don't like this beginning. What do I do? Maybe these need to be... Oops, not that button, that button. I think that helped a little bit, actually. I think part of the problem was that it was, like, easing in on the beginning when it should, like, kind of be in motion already, right? I think maybe that's a good enough starting points for a camera. God, I wish I was better at this. Oh, hey! It's Joseph. Hello. I always love watching the animation timeline and all the keyframes and lerping that's going on. Yeah. I'm still struggling trying to figure out this camera, but I think it's in a good place for now. So I should lock that shit down so I don't accidentally mess it up. Boop. And then get into the really gross splining points, because this is like, it's okay right now because I'm in blocking, but as soon as I turn that into spline, it's not gonna be pretty. All right, let's lock you guys so I don't accidentally mess you up. And I'm going to turn you off. Bye-bye. Cool, thanks. You like the end of it? Yeah, I was actually surprised that it was fairly easy to get to that point. I still don't think it's as good as like Riot's videos, but you know, for my first time like actually trying camera animation like this, I'm okay with it. The beginning I'm not too sure about, so but maybe something better will come to me as I added some in-betweens on this guy. Oh no, really? I can't hide this thing? Aw, boo, that's gonna be annoying. What? How can I not hide that? Grr. Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna pretend it's not there. So now if I go into spline mode with this guy, he's gonna be all sorts of uglies. Woo! We're it looks extra funny with the camera. Why am I so amused by this? Anyway, this is the worst part of animation, where your stuff looks like garbage until you get some level of cleanup in here. This is the hard part. So let's see. First of all, if I can just kind of add some moving holds on this pose, that'll help a little bit. Obviously his mace still feels pretty weightless until I can give that a tweak, but and he's got some crazy gimbal lock happening on his arms. Ah! Now you guys are gonna think I'm a terrible animator. You came in at the wrong time. Okay, we can also add a hold here. I still haven't decided yet if I want to do any sort of slow motion. Do you guys think that this needs a slow motion bit like some of the character intros have? I know that's not like a requirement because they don't always do the slow-mo. I feel like I don't want to bite off more than I can chew, so maybe not. Oh my god, this is so bad. Alright, so the first easiest win for me when I'm at this stage is to do the feet, plant the feet so that they're not going all over the place. And that's an easy win as my first stage here. Well, actually, I guess he's kind of pivoting on his feet, so maybe I don't want to. He kind of doesn't stop. Oh god, what happened here? Oh my god. All right, I had the grid on. Yeah, his foot came back just a little too far there. Oops. Ah. Never mind. I guess I don't really need to do anything with his feet on the ground because it's like either they're planted where they should be planted or he's like pivoting on his foot. So that's a first for me. Usually that's something I have to do. I guess that means my blocking was okay. How about his cog? That's usually something that could use some tweaking. Let's get ourselves a motion trail on this. Oh right, I gave it a hotkey, didn't I? Yes. Huzzah. Oh yeah, that's an icky motion trail, so we definitely need to clean this sucker up. How about we start with our side-to-side motion here. It's like you knew what you were doing. Wow, fancy that. I mean, I never think I know what I'm doing, so it came as a surprise to me. Oops, too far. Oh man, this spinny business is a tricky one. Why did I do this, guys? Why did I do this to myself? Give him a butt jiggle. Oh, I don't know if he's got a little flappy flap. I can have him do some flatulence, and he's like, "Prr." That's about all I can do on this character, I think. They didn't give him that. I should file a complaint. Want to work on my game 0 pay? You know it. Number of times I get asked that. Yeah, he's ballroom dancing. I don't know. Is this a little too graceful for this character? Maybe this was a bad idea. I mean, my video reference is also like, I mean, these guys essentially look like they're dancing, right? Maybe it was maybe it was a little too graceful of video reference that I was using. I don't know. But, you know, the camera, you don't see it all on the camera anyway. Yes, 0 ass. Wow, you guys are my most talkative people on the stream. Thanks, friends. There's usually more people here, but nobody wanted to come hang out today. No. Okay. Alright, Duder is a little off balance here. This is what I should do with the feet. I should probably make them plant a little sooner than they do. Yeah. What? No, you're good friends. Usually the people on the stream are actually people I've never met in person, so let's see. My god, there's just so many moving parts to this. He's just trying really hard. Yep. Yep. Oh my god. Keep accidentally selecting this mesh. Maybe he'd look a little less dainty if I didn't have his knees pointing like this. God, I'm all nervous now that there's professionals watching me. You guys can like go snitch on me if you're like, her workflow isn't very good. Because that's totally what you would do. I know. Ah. Too much. Let's have this foot arrive a little sooner here. Yeah, you do have that power. I mean, you work for a very prestigious company, so I better watch out. Oops. What'd I do? Oh, I did what I meant to do. That's always good. Ah, he does like look too much like a dancer now. Guys, what am I doing? Oh no. I can't not see that now. Prestigious? What do you mean it's not prestigious? At least you guys have like shipped games. I don't ever ship games. Rip. He's got such big clunky legs. Okay, this song is weird. I'm going to skip it. Why can't he be a dancer? Well, I guess he is a dancer, so... Riot is definitely never going to hire me after they see this animation. That's okay. Probably don't want to work there anyway. I do have a coworker now, though, who worked at Riot for 10 years, so I'll probably, like, run this by him tomorrow and be like, hey, what do you think about this guy? Give me some feedback. Let's see, what is it here? Yeah. Troll racisms? What? I think I missed something. Oh, you guys. I appreciate that you came here to heckle me. Are you guys gonna live stream anytime soon? I should return the favor. I need a bigger monitor so I can make this graph editor bigger. 1080p for the loss. Woo. Yeah, he's a troll. I just don't know what I said that was a racist troll comment. I don't remember. I'm sure I did, though. Thanks, guys. Oh man, I didn't even realize that I had still had this not zeroed out. No wonder I'm getting weird shit happening here. Oops. Oh, why can't trolls be ballroom dancers? Yeah, exactly. I mean, have you seen this guy's feet? I feel like it'd be hard to dance with those feet. That ending's gonna be the toughest part, man. Well, actually, I don't know. The whole swinging the mace around like this, I'm not super confident I'm gonna be able to pull it off, but I'm gonna try anyway. Yeah, yeah, the ending is definitely 70% camera work. The thing that I'm like concerned about is like him pulling the mace up off the ground and this crap here, right? So I'm having some really horrible gimbal rotations. I don't know if you guys would know what that means on the arms, that I'm gonna have to like essentially go in and key frame by frame, and then like him picking up the mace, making that not look weightless like it does right now. Also his arm like popping because I switched from IK to FK. All that good juicy stuff. I have zero idea what IK versus FK is, but I was once in a thread about an IK animation bug. All I knew was the shit was fucked and the thread went off the rails. Yeah, well, I can actually show it really quick because it's way easier to show it than to explain it. So IK is inverse kinematics, where the thing at the end of your hierarchy is controlling everything above it, and forward kinematics is where the thing at the top of your hierarchy is controlling everything below it. So for instance, the foot is at the bottom of the hierarchy, but since it's in IK right now, the feet are planted on the ground, and anytime I move his body around like this, his feet just stay on the ground. Whereas his arm here is in forward kinematic, so you can see that it follows his body, and then I can rotate the arm, and it only affects things below it, whereas if I move the feet, it affects like the knee and the hip above it, right? Well, the way I'm doing this is the left arm is in IK, so that like the right arm is driving the mace, and then the left arm is constrained, or like, yeah, it's like essentially constrained in the mace, so when I move the mace around, it moves the arm around. But I wanted to switch to FK at the end because it's really hard to make natural looking movements. When something is in IK, if it's not actually in contact with something, then it looks very, like, disconnected from the body. But the problem is, like, not every rig has a special, like, built-in switch that you can, like, match the poses from IK to FK, because you're basically changing the way that Maya is calculating your animation when you switch between the two. So if I go to, like, IK, FK, it's, like, popping. So the best way to fix that is, well, hopefully somebody has a tool built in for you, but the way I'm going to do it is using a manual constraining, like, back and forth type of thing with locators, but I'm going to wait to do that till my animation is at least 70% where I want it to be, because it's like you got to bake down a lot of things, so you don't want to do it super early in your process. Yeah. This guy. Oops. Shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have done that. What happens if I... Oh, that's not good either. What did I do here? Ah, that's the problem. I don't want this one to rotate down just yet. Oops. Cool. I'm glad that made sense to you. Wait, what happened? I thought the toe had... what's animating here? This guy... Yeah. Oh my god. I hope I can actually get this challenge finished in time. Don't look at it. It's bad. It's bad. Ugh. So what I think I might have to do at some point is, oh, I hope they'll let me do this. If I change this arm to IK, can I constrain it to the weapon? If not, I just might have to do it manually, actually. How long are you giving yourself to do this? Well, the challenge ends at the end of this month, so May 31st I have to have it submitted, but like I feel like I need to do something with the background and whatnot. I can just do like a HDRI thing for the sky. Like I already kind of put one in. I have it turned off right now, but what I want to do is like just do some really fakey like just like a 2 or 3 frame, make polygons come out of the ground as though and then like have it dipped where his mace is as though he's actually displaced the ground, you know. And then I want to like actually render it. So if I have like a sky dome, it's probably going to take a long time for my computer to render. So I kind of want to be done like a couple days ahead of time, but I want to stream the whole process. And since most of the people who watch are ahead of me in time zone, many of them way ahead, like over in the UK and stuff, it's kind of, I got to do it on the weekends, unless I might get up and stream before work a couple times during the week. I won't be able to do as like long of sessions because ain't no way I'm getting up at 5 a.m. But yeah, so I can't really do the evening since I'm West Coast. It's kind of a bummer. So that was one thing that like Takuti said when I was like, hey, does your wife have any advice for me on streaming stuff and being successful with that? And his response was like, oh, basically just be consistent and stream regularly. I'm like, oh, I can't do that, my friend. So I probably have, I think I'm getting close to the end today. I guess I usually stream for 4 hours and it's only been 3 so far. But I haven't taken a break yet, and I don't want to take a break at this point, so I'll probably be done in like 30 minutes here, and then, you know, like maybe 8 hours next weekend and 8 hours the weekend after that, and then I'm donezo. So I don't know. Maybe I'll make it there. I'm actually kind of okay with the progress I've made. Obviously, I've got a long ways to go yet, but considering I've been talking a bunch while doing this stuff, it's going okay, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I have been doing it every weekend on a set schedule. The problem is I don't know if like there's enough weekend days left in May for me to put in the time that I need to get this done. That's the only problem, because like I streamed 4 hours yesterday and then I'm streaming today, so I'm like doing a Saturday Sunday thing. But streaming for more than 4 hours is kind of tough for a lot of reasons. Oops. Actually, could have just looked at it here. It almost feels like he's turning too slow, I think. I was thinking that him, like, if I can really sell the motion of the mace coming around, that it's like because he's a big character that he would be moving like a lot slower than like a human, right? I mean, technically this character is like 100 meters tall. Based on the size of the character I imported into Maya. I doubt that's really how big he is in their game, but I was like, geez. Why is this dude so big? I really don't want to have to retime at this stage because I've already... Now I have keys. Yeah, I have keys on a bunch of frames, although I do have a few spaces here that maybe I could... This feels a little slow. Oops, too many. Too many. Let's just do it this way. Oh my god! So annoying, Maya! Why you gotta be like that? Fine. There. Oh, he is? Okay. Have you played this character in game? Cool. Maybe I shouldn't speed it up then. Maybe I'll undo that. And like I said, once I actually get the path of the mace, right? Because eventually I'm going to go in here and do some like aim constraint magic and actually make it feel like the mace is swinging and pulling him around rather than him just like pushing the mace. But that's gonna take a level of technical stuff that I need to kind of practice off stream, because it's like I want to use this new technique that I used from a class that I learned recently, but I don't super know how to apply it perfectly yet at this point, so... Oops. Too far. Ah, damn it. Oh my god. I don't know how much progress I'm making here. Rip. He's got such cute little feet. I like his feet. And by little, I mean giant, but they're really cute. Twinkle toes. Hmm. Might actually skip this song. It sounds kind of cheesy. That's the thing about this song mix. It's like some of these are okay, but some of them are kind of cheese. But at least I don't get in trouble because they're all free for me to use. Right, so obviously we don't want his foot stopping in the air like that, but I'm trying to decide what to do with his foot. Oh my god. What's happening here? Alright, yeah, this song isn't great. Ugh. Oh my god, this is when foot roll stuff is super annoying. I'm just gonna delete that. So we probably want this foot to step up here a little earlier as he's pulling it off the ground. It's probably a little too fast. Oh my god. Oh no, my tummy is growling. first of all, let's put a delay in this smash. Although, I guess he has to actually hit the ground here, since that's what we did with our camera. Unless we want to move our camera, which I don't. So, why did his arm get all crunched up? Why did this one get all crunched up here? What? Oh no, the gimbal! The gimbal, it kills me! Oh, what? You're really not gonna put any keys on that for me, Maya? What happens if I delete that and remake it? No? Okay, fine. Be a dick. See if I care. Ah. This song is weird too. Sorry, Harris. Nope, nope, don't like it. Let's get rid of you. And get rid of you. Actually, let's not get rid of you. Let's make you happen. Here. How about that? Pow. Actually, it's more like tap. Grr. really wish this rig had just like a built-in thing where I could, like, I want the tip of the weapon to be IK for me, so that I can control everything, you know, from this pivot point down here, which is the stuff I'm gonna use my manual tricks for, but I'm not quite ready for the manual tricks just yet, I don't think. Not today. Maybe next time. Oh yeah, the other thing I forgot to mention why I'm like worried about getting this done is because I don't know for sure if I'm gonna be able to stream next weekend, at least next Saturday, because I get my second shot on Wednesday, and knowing how I am, I'm probably gonna be out of commission longer than like everyone else, because that's how I was with my first shot, so I might not feel up to streaming. Because I've heard that even though like the actual sick part doesn't last very long, I've talked to a lot of people that will stay fatigued for a few days, and being fatigued when you're trying to stream is tough. Oof, what happened here? What'd I do? Why'd it get all soft and squishy all of a sudden? What is that? What is that? Is that his elbow? Yeah. Oh no, I messed up his pose. I almost wonder if I want... Yeah. Kind of like in my thumbnail of my video. I think that's probably better. Just because we get to see a little more of the dude. I guess it doesn't really matter because it's gonna be super fast, but kind of make it feel like he's swinging it sideways. I don't know. I'm doing a lot of fakey shit with this camera. That's for damn sure. Ah. Oh. Rip water. Oh, buddy, what happened to your knee? Let's fix that for you. So unless I want to do slow-mo right here, I think I might need to speed that up. Which I could do slow-mo. The only thing I am not a fan of that idea is this fucking terrible arm geometry going on here that I tried cleaning up but just discovered that the geo sucks. And if I slow-mo that, it's gonna like become more obvious unless I want to actually go in and paint out those frames. Ugh. I really don't though. Oh god, it's just so bad. It's so bad, you guys. Like, this is bad too. Hide it with particles. Yeah, that means I have to learn how to do particles. Rip. Ah, okay. Time to delete this motion trail because it's slowing me down. Oh no. Why did that? Lens flare. Yes. Thank you for all your helpful suggestions, Zach. Oh my god. Why does my graph editor keep doing that? Oh my god. Well, this isn't a very good path that I have for his smashing. But maybe the camera will hide it. Alright, guys, I think I might start wrapping it up. I'll hang around for another few minutes since there's a delay in what I say versus what you guys hear. So if anybody is still around that has any questions or anything, feel free to say something before I go. Even if it's like, is your animation gonna look good when it's done? Because it doesn't right now. That's acceptable. Because my answer is, I don't know. Because you were right. It's, not too hot right now. I know that this part is like the one that needs the most work because like I need his body to lead before the mace, and then the mace has to actually stick to the ground. So I'm gonna work on that next time. I'm gonna start using these like aim constraint tricks and see if I can get that to work. Because I think that'll be very important to selling this animation. I mean, kind of the same thing with him spinning around like this. And then, I don't know, I'm gonna have to figure out this, oops, this weird path that's going on with his mace. I guess it's because I have him bending the wrong way. Because it really feels like he should be actually rotated opposite of the way that I have him. It's like, I like this pose, and I like this pose, but these two poses don't really line up with one another as far as like which direction the action is going. Anyway, that is going to do it for today. Thanks everybody for joining me, and thank you anyone who is watching this after the fact. I appreciate you being here. Until next time, stay foxy.